Work can sometimes feel overwhelming, frustrating, and even discouraging, especially when you feel unappreciated or exhausted. You may even wonder if it's worth continuing. But as believers, we are called to approach our work with faith, knowing that God has a greater purpose for us. The Bible provides wisdom and encouragement to help us navigate workplace struggles with grace and perseverance. No matter how challenging your job may be, God offers strength, renewal, and purpose. Here are 5 biblical reasons to sustain grace and faith in your work, reminding you that your labor is not in vain. When work becomes exhausting or unappreciated, remember that your ultimate purpose is to honor God, not just to please people. When you shift your perspective, work becomes an act of worship rather than a burden. Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Even in difficult circumstances, God has a plan for you. Your work is part of a greater purpose, even if you don't see the impact immediately. Trust that He is using your efforts for something greater. Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Feeling drained? Seek God in prayer and Scripture for renewal. He promises to give you the strength to endure and continue, even when you feel like quitting. Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Even when you feel unnoticed, God sees your faithfulness. He will reward your perseverance in ways that might not be immediate, but will be eternal. Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. When work challenges arise, don't act out of frustration. Instead, seek wisdom through prayer. God will guide you on how to handle difficult situations with grace and patience. James 1-5. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. No matter how hard things may seem, God is with you in your workplace. Stay faithful, work with integrity, and lean on His strength to sustain you. Your work is not in vain.